I'm Allie. I came out after 20 years of marriage, and I have 3 kids.
I'm Melissa, and I have 2 kids, and I came out at 37 after an 11-year marriage.
This podcast is about coming out later and the struggles and victories that come with it.
When coming out feels like the end of the world, but it's really just the beginning.
This is the Lesbian Chronicles. Lesbian Chronicles back again, back at ya.
Oh my God.
Straight from the studio, recording live.
Lord, I didn't know we were going to have Eminem.
Recording live.
And we got our audience.
We do. They're here. They can't believe it.
We got Slim Alley on the mic.
They're so excited for the show to kick off. So what's new?
Oh my God.
Did you get moved in?
I am moved in. Boxes are still not unpacked, but I'm making progress.
For those of you who don't know, I'm in a constant state of recruiting people down to the Oakhurst, Kirkwood, Decatur area.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I tried hard for Melissa, and then she buys a house nowhere near where I told her to do it. And so as much as I'm acting supportive about you moving in, I'm also like super annoyed that you're moving in.
I mean, but my house is huge.
I know.
The kids have their own bedrooms. We've got a playroom that's a freaking disaster with Legos right now.
Right.
They literally I hear boxes
I know. I can't
of
take
Legos
it.
being dumped out on the floor.
I can't take
Legos
it.
are awesome.
They are awesome.
Do you ever do the thing where you tell your kids, I'm like, you have 10 minutes to pick everything up. Anything else is going in a trash bag.
Oh, my kids would have a fucking panic attack if I did that.
Really?
Yes.
Mine are like, go ahead.
My son would have a total meltdown. My
Really?
daughter would probably be chill about it, but he loves his Legos. Like,
Okay.
They are his prized
But he's got 10
possession.
minutes.
He wants to be he wants to be a Lego engineer.
Okay.
He's all about it. So
can't
he
do
would
that.
be in, and he doesn't freak out about much, but that would send him over the edge.
Oh, I love to walk around with a trash bag.
Oh my God. That gives me anxiety to think about, actually. What a
Anyway,
mom.
so you're almost moved in, but
But not quite.
what about Marina? Has she closed yet?
No. Can I, I'm going to vent for her. She has been through so much with building this place.
Yeah.
Delay after delay. I picked up her little binder because she's super organized. She's got this binder and it's got all of her documents in it. And on the front of it, it says closing date, April 29th, 2022.
my
and I'm like, LOL.
Is it
what
really
the
April
fuck?
29th?
That's what it says
Do you
on
remember
there.
that Sublime song, April 29th, 1992? You don't remember this?
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that was a
That's a
That was a
throwback.
banger.
But so she's had delay after delay. She's been in there, went to do an inspection, and her subfloor was bowing.
What?
Yes. And my theory is that they construction delays and stuff. They didn't have the roof on that building,
Yeah.
and it
hot
got
as
wet.
hell, it's humid.
And it's hot, and the flooring bowed, and they just went ahead and installed the floor anyway.
No.
And
Because
so
they were in a rush at this
they're in a
point.
rush to get it done. And
Does she have her own inspector or just the builder?
She's
Okay,
had
good.
an inspector come in there,
Okay.
and luckily they came in and
Caught it all.
They tore it all up.
Yeah, good.
So she
now
I don't know
she's-
when she's closing now.
Yeah.
I feel for her 1,000% because
know.
it's so fucking frustrating to be told that you're gonna be done by such and such date, and it's pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed.
Yeah.
Ugh.
She's going to love living there.
But she is. It's gonna be a beautiful place.
Yeah.
It's just
Time consuming.
taking forever.
Right.
So
Well, in happier news, we do have a really kick-ass guest here today.
we do.
Oya is with us.
Hi.
Hi. I'm so glad to finally meet you.
Yes, me
Like
too.
we've done a lot
I
of
know.
email
We did,
exchanging,
yeah.
and it's really good. When I saw you, I could tell I'd like you right away.
yay.
Like some people you just meet and you're like, that's good people right
Yeah,
there.
for sure.
That's what I felt,
That's good.
and that's
I'm glad.
true. I don't say that very often, do I?
Not really.
I don't.
No.
Okay, so I guess Melissa give a quick intro of how you met
so
Oya,
I
and
met
then-
Oya through a friend of mine.
Okay.
Actually, Christine, who's been on the podcast as well. And then I connected you two because Oya has a band called Fruit for All.
Yes.
And they're going to be playing at Porch Fest in
Oakhurst on October 8th, which we're so excited.
And we're trying to throw a little Pride theme on
Yes.
Porch Fest this year because it's on Pride weekend in Atlanta. Atlanta, for those of you who don't know, has Pride in October.
Yep.
And I've gotten so many mixed answers as to why that happens, but I'm kind of glad that it's not in June because June would be brutally hot.
I know. God, it's going to be gorgeous.
Yeah, this weekend's perfect.
Yeah.
too,
It is
so,
pretty awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit chilly, but it's fine.
Yeah,
I can deal with
a little bit chilly
I
already.
know. It'll be good because when I feel like when you're up there playing and when there's that many people,
Exactly, yeah.
it gets hot fast.
Plus, we use iPads sometimes, we'll just kind of like look at chords or lyrics or whatever.
Right.
And the sun, when the sun
Oh, you can't see.
shines on it, it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
Well, you can't see, but then it gets hot and like it's.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Do the
hard to deal
iPads
with.
like shut down too if it gets too
Yeah,
hot?
they do. Yeah.
Wow.
So October, Oakhurst Porch Fest is awesome to play.
And we're going to have the gayest house in Porch Fest.
I know.
That's
yes,
that's going to
gonna
be the mission
fun.
this
We
year.
need to
It's gonna
find
be
some
super
gay
fun.
decor.
Yeah,
Do you
I'm
have
down.
anything?
Oh yeah, rainbows are easy to find.
Yeah.
Yes, it's true.
Probably have enough bracelets to just cover your patio.
I like it. Yes. We should really try to do that. I can't imagine though. I'm like thinking about last year where the bands were and like the different setup. I can't imagine there will be a gayer setup than ours because I'm just thinking of all the people now that will be coming. It's a lot of gayness.
Yeah.
So it should satisfy
Gayness is
your
perfect.
pride. Gayness is perfect and it'll satisfy your pride need.
I know. Well, I mean, we haven't had a good, solid Pride in Atlanta since before the pandemic.
We haven't. I mean, this
know?
is the first one, right?
Yeah,
I
like
think this is the first one.
last
since
year
COVID.
they did stuff in the park, but like the parade was canceled.
exactly,
The
yeah.
year before that, everything was canceled. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty
this is the
stoked.
first. Yeah, this is the first parade and all that. The super fun stuff. Yeah,
I'll definitely be at
super
the
excited
parade,
about
but the
that.
parade's Sunday, right?
The parade is Sunday
parade is
at 1
Sunday.
o'clock.
Okay, good. Okay.
And then the park, like there's like a bunch of stuff going on at the park. I think,
All
day
weekend,
on-
people will be
on
in the
Saturday.
park,
Yeah.
just chilling out and
yeah.
being gay.
Count me in for the Sunday piece.
Yes, and my kids are going to come to the parade.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe
I'm
I'll bring
super
mine.
stoked.
That's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm a little weary about it because like sometimes people are a little bit, very proud of their gayness and like out and walking around in nothing but leather. So I'm a little concerned about what their little eyes are going to see, but just be like, it's a costume.
Everybody is different, right? Everybody is different and everybody is unique, and you can just answer it that way, and then they can learn when they grow up. How old are they?
They're
young,
so my
right?
son just turned 8, my daughter's about to turn 10. That'll actually be her like birthday weekend that she's turning 10.
Yeah. What do you? I'm curious around this. Let's get because this is a controversial thing. I'm curious both of your opinions on with the kind of what you mentioned of being scared to bring the kids. I had a friend who was just like, it aggravates me that she's like, I don't associate well. Like, I want to bring my parents. I want this to be like this thing, but it's like, I don't really like, it almost turns like into a sexual thing in some ways. And it's just like, is that really the messaging? I'm not saying it is or it isn't, and everyone's unique and gets to do it their own way.
Yeah.
But it's like, in some ways, I could see her point. She's like, it's almost like now, for the rest of us who just live as like normal working, not taking it to chaps and naked.
Yeah.
It's like, she's like, it's so annoying. Like, why does it have to go there? To be gay, does it have to go there?
Does it have to go there? And
I'm
in the middle of
curious,
the
like,
day.
how do you feel about that?
I mean,
Right, like 11 a.m.
Yeah.
like
It's too early to be
it's too
naked.
early to be walking around naked.
It's early to be
I mean,
naked.
to each their
bright
own.
sunshine, like usually. It's like,
Exactly.
you
Yes.
see
You
everything.
gotta have sick body confidence to do that.
And a lot of these people, I'm like, where is this confidence coming from?
Actually, I mean, think about that. That's a great way to express yourself, and just, I mean,
That's
I
true.
guess we can think about it that way. you
Yeah.
know, like just
It is.
Be
I mean,
naked.
more power to
of
you.
self, but
But it does prevent. It's a little bit of a challenge when it comes to bringing the kids.
Yeah, for sure.
And I actually talked to Christine about that. She's like, "That's why you bring me, your tall friend, so I can like scout
Level it
out."
They're coming.
There's one over there.
Duck. Yeah. No, I could see that. I guess I do just see how that becomes the
But-
spectacle. So the people on the outside, when we're trying to get our message out that we're just like
Right.
you, we're all want to be treated the same. And then this parade comes down and it's like, shit, there they go again.
And like the thing
Like-
is too, like Tom and his girlfriend are probably going to come too, with the kids, and I'm
Yeah.
going to be like, "Yeah,
Sorry.
don't look over there."
Squirrel. Yeah, it's true.
And you're right. It's like I'm trying to be like, oh, it's wholesome and fun, and like it's just this really amazing thing where people are like celebrating who they are. And like the first Pride Parade I ever went to, I was just like amazed by it because
Yeah.
there's people like you said, like
Yeah.
regular people,
Working,
right,
normal,
that,
yeah.
the police department, the fire department, all
Yeah.
these representatives from
Yeah.
like Coca-Cola and
Why does
CNN.
it have to be the fringe that's
And
like
then
the
it's
picture
like,
of it?
and there's a
Get
guy
it?
getting walked on a leash.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just don't want it to go sexual. Like, why can't it just go ahead and be naked? But does it have to go?
Or like,
does
can
that
we-
have to be our message?
Can we have
Yeah.
a time that happens?
Yeah,
you
we're
know,
gonna do-
after 10 p.m.
After 10 p.m., leash is out.
Leash is out after 10 p.m. Go for it. I don't fucking care.
I don't know how I feel. I've heard that point made, and it kind of did resonate with me in some way because I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to Oya.
Anyway,
Tell me, so that's finish what you were saying about how you met her, and then we can let her introduce herself.
Just through Christine.
Yeah.
And I saw your band perform, and I also know Mary Catherine.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, you know I'm gay.
Yeah,
I call her
MK.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, I thought you said I'm gay.
I'm
gay too. Yes,
I never thought about that. Did she realize that her name translates to I'm gay?
That's a good one.
But yeah, I saw them perform at Porch Fest, and you have a mostly queer band.
We do have a mostly queer band. Mm-hmm.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
And talk about like what kind of music you guys play.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I have notes here.
No, I like it. You're prepared.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's okay. So we play, really almost all genres, I'll say, but like mostly folk Americana, a little rock, some alternative, and some bluegrass.
Oh, wow. All my
decades.
favorites.
Yeah. So we really cover mostly. But then Emily, our guitarist, she writes a little bit as well. So we play a couple of her songs as well.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yes. So I think we'll have maybe one original of hers this Porch Fest.
So do you already plan I always wonder about when bands play, you already know in advance the lineup of songs you're doing.
Oh, we have to.
You have to.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to. And we try to switch it up a lot too. So so when I joined the band, that was 2019. They were playing for about a couple years then. So they already had this big base of songs that they were playing. And then, when I joined, we added some new songs. We all play an instrument and we all also sing. We harmonize with each other and everybody sings one or two songs or something like that. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, so we try to switch it up, but we have to have a set list going in so that we can practice.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is you don't want me getting on the stage at Porch Fest and doing a song with
Just
you.
knocking it out.
You totally can if you want.
Oh.
I mean, in the family band, I am vocals.
Really? In the family band. What is this?
Okay, what do you guys play?
I'm picturing a Step Brothers situation. You know the part in Step Brothers where they're singing in the car, like the obnoxious brother harmonizing, and Allie's yelling at everybody.
You pretty much nailed it. Very controlling.
Oliver, get it together. I know you're 8.
Stick to the notes. Stick to the chords.
Oh, that's hilarious. I'm excited to hear you guys.
Yes, yeah, we're very, very excited to play.
So then what do you do if you have a set list and then you've got people requesting?
Yeah.
Then how do you deal with it? Is that so annoying?
We don't take requests.
Well, Porch Fest, usually we only have about an hour and we usually go one after another, after another, after another. Usually we don't requesting doesn't usually happen. At a different venue, I guess stuff like that could happen. But you
can kind of ignore it if you want. I mean, that's what I would do.
Yeah,
leave us alone. We're playing
we
music.
We don't know that one.
And all songs are different. So we would have probably had to practice, if there are stuff. But funny because I was hanging with Emily and her fiance last night. And
is Emily gay?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So they were like, oh, let's try this song maybe for a future song, and we pulled it up, we played it the very first time, and we rocked it, and we were like,
really?
Oh my gosh, this is how we sing, and it was awesome.
That is amazing.
That's impressive.
Yeah. So
do you remember what the song was?
Bitch by
yes,
what's her name?
I know
Meredith.
exactly.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So we just kind of played it.
Oh
I
my
played the
God.
drums in the band. So she was playing the guitar, and Candace, her fiance, we all were singing at the same time, and it was awesome. We synced the first time. I'm like, this is what I'm talking about.
That's rocks.
Really cool.
Yeah, when
so
you
that was
gel.
awesome.
Well, and you guys have kind of a unique mix of instruments, right?
We do.
Yeah,
Yes.
talk about that.
Again, Emily plays the guitar. We have a mandolin player, Krista.
I love the mandolin.
Mm-hmm. And she sometimes will play harmonica and banjo as well. We have a violin player. And yes.
Oh my God, I'm so excited now.
It's awesome. And her name is Rachel, and MK, Mary Catherine, plays the upright bass.
Okay.
And I play the drums, basically. Or I should say a percussion.
Okay.
I have a weird, interesting looking set. So it's not
really?
A big drum set, but I have some interesting instruments in there.
Now, do y'all drive, did you do a drive-by of our place to see, how you set up in an environment like that? I'm curious.
I think MK might have passed to kind of look at it. I haven't yet, but I looked at it through Google
Google
Maps.
Yeah. I think it'll be fine, but I was just curious.
Well, funny thing is, we played across the street from you last year.
Really?
Yeah. I don't remember where exactly, but that was like right across the street, and I actually remember seeing a lot of people at your place.
Yeah.
Like, it's like literally across the street.
Okay,
like,
wow.
Like diagonal or something like that. So I kind of remember the setup a little bit.
I had just moved in like days before. And I remember thinking like people were like, oh yeah, Porch Fest, you're going to have a few people. And then it was literally like, I'm talking like 250 people in our little, I mean, our yard's not huge.
Yeah.
I mean, can you attest to that? If
Yes,
you're looking across, I was
absolutely.
like, where are these people coming from? It was like a music festival.
I mean, it's a great location too. So like you'll attract a lot of people coming and
headed
and
into the
staying.
village. Yeah.
And of course, and when they, hear us, I mean, they're gonna
definitely stay.
Of course.
They're going to definitely stay.
But it is, like you said, you've got such a good mix of instruments.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
probably one of the most interesting parts that I had for watching you guys was just like, wow, this is like really cool how just because it's not what you typically see people play.
Correct. Yeah, exactly. And we'll take a song and just kind of make it our own in a way because of the setup too. Like the violin adds a lot, and the bass
heck yeah.
and the guitar and the mandolin. I mean, come on, it's cool. Yeah.
How did you get into this? Like, how does someone join a band?
Yeah, that's a good question. Craigslist. I'm kidding.
I just posted. I'm looking to join a band.
I think that is how it used to be.
What is that, like ISO or something like that?
in search of,
In search of a female queer band. And then
Yeah.
So I knew Emily.
Okay.
Who was in the band. And then I think she knew Krista from before. So like they somehow reconnected, and then Emily joined Krista's other band. And I think Krista was playing with Rachel and MK already, and they were like, I think maybe we all should play, like, start a band together or something like that. And I think Emily was like right there at the right time. And I think they started playing, and then through Emily, she was like, hey, you play the drums. Do you want to like come hang out with us sometime? I was like,
AKA audition for the band.
Audition for the band.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's see how this goes.
Let's see how this goes. Don't say anything.
Yeah, so like I played like a tiny little, like a 3-song set with Emily and Krista at the Waldorf School. I think this was like early, like January 2019, I believe. So, and after that, they were like, yeah, come hang out with us, like during a practice, bring your cajon. I was like, sure. So I did, I was like stoked.
I was just going to say,
I was like, I'm going to join a
like,
band. Like, this
oh
has
my
like
God.
been like my dream my entire life, like play in a band or even like audition for a band.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, so like I did that, and they were like, "Yeah, this kind of fits in."
They're like, you kind of rock.
That's
literally.
Awesome. So like we started practicing. Of course, this is before COVID. And, we practice. We used to practice every Friday morning. So it was like a set time, and like Friday morning, like that's like a weird time.
Yeah, that's like the serious.
Like what time?
It was serious
Like
musician.
before
And,
work?
everybody has, exactly.
Work.
Well, a lot of people worked from home.
Okay.
And, some people worked from home, and like some were able to flex it, and I was able to flex it at that time, like, due to the setting that I was able to work at. So we would meet Friday morning at somebody's house, and we would make breakfast, coffee. We would do that,
Nice.
chat
That's
and
cool.
gossip, and
All of a
like,
sudden, it's
talk
2
about-
o'clock.
Yeah,
We're just
right?
getting back to work.
And then we would like start playing. We would start practicing every single Friday morning. It was awesome. Yeah, we did that for like, until COVID hit, of course.
Right.
And then, it's just been kind of harder to like practice on a regular basis since then. But yeah, so, but yeah, that's basically when I joined, and we just all synced together really well. And yeah.
Did they have the name of the band before you or after? And then where does the name come from?
Before. I am not positive.
Okay.
I think they adapted it from like a festival of some sort.
Okay.
I might be totally wrong. I think
We
that's
love
what
to
I
spread
think-
misinformation
Right?
on this podcast.
I mean, social
There's
media
no
does
fact
that. So.
checking necessary for this.
We do a
obviously.
lot of
Right.
fact checks.
Can I call a friend and ask? Well, actually, yes. I think that's what I remember, because like it's an interesting name, right?
Yeah,
Food
it
for all.
is.
Like,
Fruit for all.
Fruit for all.
Fruit for all. Food
Yeah.
for all.
For
I
all.
like that too.
Food for all. Fruit for all.
But I like it, the fruit, like, because it's kind of like fruit. You know?
Exactly. Yeah, we're
Fruity,
fruity.
yay.
And we do that. We're like fruity.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
it's like
I like
fruit
it.
for all.
Yeah.
It's like, so it's interesting.
It's all encompassing.
I like it. It is all encompassing.
Yeah.
What's interesting to me about you that I think is cool is that like that's one part of you is this like artistic side.
Yes.
But you're also a science kind of person with your degree.
Yeah.
Because you're a speech language pathologist.
Speech pathologist,
Yeah, which to me that's so interesting. Like I love when people aren't just, it's not what you think.
Yeah.
I mean, you see somebody rocking in a band on the drums. You don't think then that they've got this other kick-ass job that's very cerebral.
Yes. Yeah. And actually, you're really right about that. I love that too. Like being able to like go help people on a daily basis, and then go home and just like do my other passion, which music is absolutely one of them. I paint a little bit. I definitely have like a little bit of an artistic side, I guess.
Who's your favorite musician?
Oh, that's a hard question. It's like, it's like almost unfair to like favorite one.
Okay,
but I totally will favorite some.
Yeah, do like three.
Well, actually, I just saw Brandy Carlisle.
Oh, love her.
Yeah. When was that?
A couple weeks ago. Yeah.
No, just
she was here the other night.
Just a couple nights ago. It was amazing.
I love her.
She rocks. She's great.
She is fantastic.
Yes, she really is. So absolutely, Brandy Carlisle is one of my favorites. Fleet Foxes.
Okay, don't know them.
I'll say recent favorites. So Fleet Foxes, they're amazing, great musicians. Who else? Avett Brothers.
Oh yeah, I love Avett Brothers.
Yeah. They're just they're just great.
Right,
cool. They're just good musicians. But I grew up with Beatles, Pink Floyd. So of course
I love Pink Floyd.
Exactly. Yeah.
So good.
So definitely have like a little bit of like an oldie goldie type of influence. I love that stuff.
And you're from Turkey.
And I am from Turkey.
Yeah, so let's get into your background. Like, where are you from?
Yes, I am not from here. I am from Turkey. I, grew up there. I went to college there. And then, I came here to go to grad school for speech pathology. And that was, when did I come here? 2006? Yes, what are we in, 2022? Yeah, so it's been like 16 a little bit longer than 16 years, I think.
And so you just decided to stick around? You were like...
Yeah.
Did you think you would do that when you came here, or did you think...
Not. Okay. Oh, so actually, that's funny because this is a good way to go...
Turn it gay.
Exactly. Turn it gay.
Let's turn it gay.
Let's turn it gay. Okay. Well, I guess, so I can... Really, it comes kind of down to that. So I dated guys in college. I didn't come out until after I came here. But so I had a boyfriend. I had a few boyfriends in college, but I had one boyfriend that like I was like super in love with. He was great, and I don't know him now necessarily. Yeah. He was a great person. I was like so glad, that I was like in love with him. I was like, oh yeah, you can do this.
Yeah, you can do this.
Somehow, but like that wasn't like a conscious thing either. Like I was like, yeah, I'm in love with him. Like, see, oh yeah, you can do this. Like you can be in love with a guy.
Yeah,
man, that's so striking to me because I remember convincing myself to like people like in high school.
Really,
and being like, I like
him.
I like him.
I do like them.
Yeah.
and like just, I liked being with him. I like sex with him too. Like it like everything
before
was, like,
him.
fine.
Were there like for Melissa? She really never thought she was gay. Yeah. I always, even at 7 years old, thought something. I was attracted to women or girls. So did you have feelings like that when you were little? Crushes?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, throughout. I remember
always fighting it.
I don't know if I ever really fought it. I think I never truly understood what it was or accepted it in that way. Also, just going back to like Turkish culture, like Turkey is they're Islamic, right?
Okay,
so, we're a secular country, like that's, of course, there has been a lot of backlash with that stuff, but we're a secular country, but the main religion is Islam. So, like just growing up, my family wasn't religious at all.
Really?
So, like I grew up very, very open-minded and liberal.
That's got to be very not the norm there.
I'd say it's like 50-50.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Or at least when I was growing up,
it
was definitely 50-50. It's usually like that. Like there's always like two sides of everything.
Right.
But so like my family was very open-minded and they didn't abide by specific, I'll say, religious views
Doctrine.
and stuff like that. But of course, just like those things affect how you see yourself or how you like grow up and how you interact with people. So I'll say I definitely remember having feelings towards people or like close female friends, even in like kindergarten or elementary school.
Same.
Definitely remember thinking that way in middle school for sure, in a specific way. And the only way I could put that in was like just watching movies. Like I would watch movies and, there would be like an occasional gay couple of some sort. And I would be like...
Even in Turkey, you would see movies like that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Or even watching movies and aligning with, like I can think of multiple movies where it was like, I wished I was
the man.
Yeah. Like Risky Business, Tom Cruise, or like, Indecent Proposal. I was like all about Demi Moore. So there is like, I remember, I know what you mean. It doesn't even have to be a gay scene. It would just be like, God, that guy is so lucky.
If only I had $1 million to give
Demi Moore. $1 million.
On it too. But yeah, I think the only, like, I was like, this feels familiar somehow, like through movies. I really did not know what it was.
Right.
Until I would say like high school, I was like, I didn't know. Like, I really didn't realize it, but I totally crushed on like everybody.
Yeah. Okay, so then
So I was like, interesting, like I had those feelings and I always wanted to like hang out with girls. But I always wanted to like date guys because that was the norm. It was absolutely expected. And I was like so upset that they didn't want to date me. I was like,
whatever. Exactly.
What's the matter, bro?
Now I don't want to date you.
What's the matter, bro?
Come on.
Get it together.
They were like, you're gay. We're not.
No, thank you.
I totally looked gay, though. I mean, oh my gosh, yeah. No wonder why. They're like, no.
Oh my God.
No.
That's hilarious.
It's okay.
We went a little long on this episode, so we're going to pick it back up. Same topic next week.
Want to support the Lesbian Chronicles podcast? Rate us and write a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify.
We love listener feedback. If you'd like to share your story, email us at melissaandallie@gmail.com. That's Melissa, MELISA, and Allie, ALLI, @gmail.com. Or follow us on Instagram at Lesbian Chronicles.